From WCYB, this is News 5 at 6.
My heart kind of sunk. I've not slept much. I've not ate much ever since I found out.
Norton, Virginia's Police Chief James Lane still recovering in the hospital tonight. Thanks for joining us. I'm Caleb Perney. As we reported yesterday, Chief Lane was flown to Johnson City Medical Center with gunshot wounds. A post from Norton City's Facebook page says Lane had surgery last night. The latest word from Ballad Health is that he's stable today. Lane's officers tell us he's doing well. We'll hear how his department is holding up in just a minute. But first, here's a recap of what we know about this investigation. Virginia State Police say Chief Lane was on patrol responding to a shoplifter call on Commonwealth Drive. That's near the Walmart in Norton. It happened just before 4 p.m. Friday. When Lane pulled up, authorities say a man shot at him. Chief Lane then fired back. According to police, another officer fired shots at the man. Both the suspect and Chief Lane are in the hospital with injuries. The suspect in the shooting is known to law enforcement, stemming from a lengthy criminal history. State police say 35-year-old James Buckland of Pound, Virginia, is facing 3 charges in connection to this shooting. The list includes attempted capital murder of a police officer, use of a firearm in commission of a felony, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. We're told he's in critical condition. Ballad Health CEO Alan Levine tells us today Chief Lane was shot twice. Levine among those lifting up prayers tonight. As News 5's Angelique Arentalk shows us, there's great support from near and far for the chief and his department.
Norton, Virginia's police department is shaken up.
My heart kind of sunk.
Knowing their top cop, Chief James Lane, is in the hospital with gunshot wounds. Acting Sergeant Justin Qualls tells me his boss is doing well. Lane and 2 officers are on leave pending the ongoing shooting investigation.
Support for the chief also pouring out on social media. A lot of you on Facebook sending your well wishes and prayers. Congressman Morgan Griffith on Twitter too, writing that he's praying for Chief Lane. And a department across the state line in Churchill, Tennessee, tweeting their thoughts and prayers are with him as well. In other news, 3 people are dead after a 3-vehicle crash on Interstate 26. It happened last night around 7:30 near mile marker 18. Johnson City Police say a silver vehicle traveling westbound crossed the median and struck a black Nissan head-on. A 3rd car then struck the Nissan. The driver and passenger of the Nissan and the driver of the silver vehicle all died at the scene.
Today started out rather dreary, lots of gray skies, but now we're starting to see tons of sunshine. Here's the Southwest Virginia Community College in Tazewell County. It's beautiful, lots of sunshine. Temperatures in Richlands around 57 degrees. We're actually going to be warmer tomorrow. Highs are going to be really warm in the upper 70s. It's going to be a beautiful Mother's Day, but unfortunately rain will be back in the forecast, Caleb, so definitely going to want to stick around for that.
Well, Jessica, thankfully finally getting, at least a little bit of taste of spring after all these cold snaps.
Oh my goodness, it's just a little bit of a taste of spring, going to last for just one day, and then we're going to go right back into the cooler weather, unfortunately.
All right, thank you so much. And here talking about spring cleaning time, but today hundreds across our region took action in their own communities as far as cleaning. In Bristol, for example, Keep Bristol Beautiful partnering with local businesses for drive-through recycling. And this morning, volunteers spread out across both sides of Bristol to participate in Trashercise. The idea to get people moving while picking up litter at the same time.
We are kicking off our cleanups for 2021. Finally, we're getting to do that. All of us have been in our homes collecting all kinds of things to recycle and clean out closets and garages, etc.
This one action, just doing a little bit, one activity, whether it's recycling or helping clean up an illegal dump site or just picking up litter as you're walking across your community, can make a great impact.
Now, organizers say they'll hold more Trashercise events in Bristol this year. There are also cleanup events today in other areas like Jonesboro. Emory and Henry College holding its graduation ceremonies today. 266 degrees were awarded at an outdoor ceremony on the college's main campus. Family members, friends, faculty, and staff safely celebrated with the graduates. Students we spoke to say it was a challenging year, but they are excited for the future.
Honestly, it's a mixture of excitement and just kind of like just curiosity as to what's coming next, that whole idea. And truth be told, it hasn't really set in yet. It'll probably set in a couple of years. It doesn't feel real, quite frankly.
I am incredibly blessed to be able to have my commencement in person. It's a big deal for me to be able to walk across that stage, get that diploma, wear the regalia, have that opportunity to have my family watch me and be proud of me. Joining us.
Emory and Henry President John Wells says the students were rocked in the middle of their college experience because of the COVID-19 pandemic, but they made the best of it and are moving towards great plans. More than 230 students from 10 countries and 20 states graduated today at Tusculum University. The university decided to hold 3 ceremonies as a way to give students a chance to graduate in person while also reducing the crowd size as a safety measure. They held the ceremonies outside at Pioneer Park. It was also live streamed so families who couldn't make it could watch from around the globe. Congratulations to all of the 2020 graduates this year. ETSU's baseball team trying to hold down second place at the SoCon's Blue Division. Jarvis has highlights from their doubleheader against UNCG next in sports. Plus, the stress of the pandemic causing some to grind their teeth. How to protect yourself from major dental damage when we come back.